Hey guys, so this is Tim, back again with another video. And not just a video, but actually 20 hours worth of videos. So you didn't hear me wrong there, it's actually 20 hours worth of videos. So yeah, welcome to Houdini 101. This is my Houdini beginner course. I've been wanting to do a Houdini introductory course for the longest time. I've had a lot of people ask me questions about when will we do a beginner course. Well, this is it. This is my Houdini beginner course. So I'm super excited about this. What my aim for this course was to first do a project-based course, because personally I really learn the best if I do something project-based. I mean, I could just explain different notes to you, but if you don't see them in context, it's really hard to understand what they do. If you apply them in a project like with this, it really makes more sense, in my opinion, to understand what all these things do. And by beginners, I actually mean it's literally, if you haven't opened Houdini ever, you will be able to do this course. I will literally start by explaining the user interface, the basics, the fundamentals of Houdini, and then we'll slowly work our way up until we make this super cool underwater scene that you saw in the intro. So we'll start at the very basics, just with some first simple exercises at first, and then we'll start making assets. Like the squid, like the rocks, like the coral, all of that stuff, and we'll start populating our scene. And in the end, we'll have a fully rendered scene. We'll also do the compositing, we'll do the entire thing. I'm super excited for it, and I hope you are as well. Again, you can find more information on it in my website. Also, the entire course will be free of any simulation, so there won't be any simulation. And you might ask, why? So the thing is that I noticed a lot of people who are getting into Houdini and then they start asking all of these questions about simulations, about DOPs. And I always tell everybody to start with the basics, focus on SOPs, focus on FOPs, start with the fundamentals. But a lot of people are like, yeah, well, whatever. So what my aim was for this course was to make a super cool looking end shot, so the underwater shot that actually looks like it's somewhat simulated, you know, with the squid moving and the bubbles and stuff. But the entire shot actually doesn't use any simulation. It all uses just fundamental techniques. So we'll go super deep into how VOPs work, we'll do VEX, we'll do SOP operations. And we'll just learn a very low-level way of working inside of Houdini. And once you finish watching this course, you will be in a much better spot to watch any other Houdini tutorials, and also in a much better spot to just tackle any problems that you run into in Houdini. Because I know a lot of people want to get into Houdini to do simulations, but the problem is, if you don't understand how you can do stuff, like how it works fundamentally under the hood, then you cannot control these simulations. So what we'll really be learning in this course is really these fundamentals that we really need in order to understand other stuff. And of course, I will be doing another course later if people actually end up liking this course. So if this course is successful, I will be doing a Houdini 102 later, which will then focus on dynamics and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, first let's dive into this one. So the way I will be releasing this is that I'll be putting a couple of episodes a week on YouTube for free, but the entire course is already available on my website for Patreon supporters. If you go to timvanhelsdingen.com or to houdini101.com if you have difficulty writing out my name, but again, link is in the description. So you can already watch the entire thing there. But again, I will also be releasing part of the course on YouTube for free. So the Patreon exclusive part will have about just over 8 hours of exclusive content. And also what you get in conjunction, if you're a Patreon supporter, you also get access to all of the downloads that I'll be, for all of the files that I'll be making during this course. Also, you get access to my Patreon only Discord. So if you get stuck, you can go into the Houdini 101 channel and you can ask questions there. But yeah, I will also be putting out a lot of the videos on YouTube for free. So as I mentioned before, it's about 20 hours in total. So about 11, 12 hours of it will eventually make its way on YouTube in the coming months. And the other 8 hours will be Patreon exclusive. So the YouTube part will just focus on the basics and generating the assets, and then the exclusive stuff will go further into details on the lighting, shading, putting everything together. So hope that is clear. So yeah, I'm actually super excited about this whole thing. And I hope you are as well. If you are, hit that thumbs up icon because that really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Also make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever new episodes of this drop. Again, you can already watch the first couple of episodes, which again are just about the very basics. And then from then on, every week a couple of videos will drop. So I will be putting dates on every video about when the next one will drop. So yeah, I'm super excited. Hope you are too. Now let's move on to the next video, which will be the last video where you actually have to watch me talk. Because in the next video I'll just be going over the fundamental stuff about Houdini, about working with data, and how Houdini is actually very much like Lego. So yeah, super excited. Hope you are too. And yeah, let's get learning, guys. Peace.